What's going on YouTube? Desmond here with Flip Finder Network, and today I am going to show you one of my favorite ways to source seasonal products with SmartScout. If you're not familiar with SmartScout, they are a data company and they actually have a lot of really useful tools, and I'm working on a full tutorial to show you how to use all of this stuff in your Amazon business. But today we're looking at this one up here called search trends. And basically what's happening here is SmartScout is monitoring trending keywords on Amazon. And the reason that's important when we're looking for seasonal products is because we want to find those products with a really high increase in search volume, which in turn means a really high increase in demand. And a lot of times, what that means for us as arbitrage sellers is products are going to sell faster than they were. And also, a lot of times, that kind of makes the price go up a little bit too. So, really good stuff. And you can see here, it defaults to the 3 months and all categories. We're going to get a little bit more narrow with that today. We're about 10 days out from Valentine's Day, so we're going to be looking in the grocery category and hopefully find some Valentine's Day wins, maybe some merchant fulfilled stuff that we can pick up today in store and ideally sell also today merchant fulfilled on Amazon. So first thing I'm going to do here, click on our categories. It defaults to all, so we're going to click this little unselect, and we want to go specifically to the grocery category and hit apply. And something I've noticed in my searches, I typically like to go to the 1 month, especially for those holiday seasonal stuff. I want to see stuff that's just starting to pop off and that volume's really starting to increase. And so looking through the results here, looks like we got a lot of kind of generic. I guess Amazon's now doing like fresh grocery stuff, so we're seeing a lot of produce, bananas, chicken breast, broccoli. That doesn't really help us as arbitrage sellers, but I did see Valentine's candy in here twice. So Valentine candy without the S, Valentine's candy, and we can see that volume increase, almost 300 and over 360,000 searches, and I believe this is per day. So definitely a lot of people looking for Valentine's candy. That makes sense. So what we're going to do is click into this, and the best way I have found to kind of narrow this out, because SmartScout gives us the top, I believe, 5 ASINs for that particular keyword. But most of the time, I've noticed most of those are either being sold by Amazon or they're a private label product or it's a wholesale product. And that doesn't really help me as an online arbitrage seller. So, what I've been doing, and you can do this with any category, any season. It doesn't even have to be a holiday season. This is just a trending keyword. So we're going to come over here and hop into Keepa, and we're going to use that keyword to set up a search in Keepa to kind of narrow down what we're looking for here. So first thing I'm going to do, come into the product finder, and in the text field here for title, I'm just going to paste that keyword, whatever it was coming from SmartScout, copy and paste directly over into Keepa. You can see we got 15,000 products, obviously way too many, and you only got to put a couple filters in here to really narrow that list down. So first thing I'm going to do is come into new offer count current. I'm going to put that at least 5. And you can see that's probably going to get rid of almost all of those products. A lot of that stuff is private label or wholesale. And that's the reason I've been doing 5. That seems to work the best for me. You can play around with it, tweak these filters to your liking, but I've had the best success just putting in a 5 there. You can try the 2s and the 3s, but a lot of times I've found, even though I was finding arbitrage listings, they were mostly wholesale listings. So 5 typically is going to get rid of a lot of those. It doesn't get rid of all of them, but we don't want to be too specific in our search because computer can't see what we can. So let's go through this list. It's only 76 products, super simple. You could burn through this list in probably less than an hour. I'm just going to go through a handful. Let's see if we can find a couple of wins here. And we can see, first thing I notice here, Amazon is the buy box seller for a good amount of these products, so I'm just going to come in and filter that out just by clicking these three bars here, third party, apply. So now we're down to 46, even better. Nice, short, easy list that we can burn through in probably 30 minutes if we're really were working at it. And I'm just going to kind of come through and cherry pick some of this stuff. I'm looking here at a 2-pack of Jelly Belly for 14 bucks already. Just based on my knowledge of Amazon, that's probably going to be a little tough to find profitable, so I'm going to skip that one. Same thing here. We even got a 3-pack here for 13. Might could maybe do that. We'll take a quick peek at it, but probably going to be a little bit hard to find. It is buy box and merchant fulfilled, which is good. I feel like I actually looked at this a couple of days ago. Maybe I did. I don't know. It looks like I did. Okay. So I got a buy cost in here. Let's see if we can still find it. Okay. It was like Walmart, $1.88. I'm not sure if that's going to be right. $1.88. And a 3-pack is $5.64. So it's not quite going to work there. A little bit of profit, almost 40% ROI. Let's double check. Let's check this Walgreens out here. They've been doing a lot of sales and stuff. So $1.99 here. Looks like we might stack that 20% off of 50. If we did that, I'll call it $1.99 at 20% times 3, $4.77. So we're getting back into that profitable zone. Let's do okay. Flip this to merchant fulfilled. $5 shipping. These are pretty light. I could definitely see that working. Let's poke down to the Keepa chart here, and you can see super seasonal product here. Basically out of stock most of the year, starting to really come down on that rank line. Nice and steady drop to the bottom, selling extremely fast here. So this might actually be a good first win. Merchant fulfilled, and it looks like we got store pickup ready. This is not my local store. I'm on a VPN, but if your local store did have this, that's something you could basically go pick up today. Ideally, sell today as well on Amazon. It's ranked 5K in grocery, definitely selling very well. So that might even be our first winner there. But let's poke through a couple of more here in this Keepa search because I feel like I'm pretty sure I ran across that one the other day in a different video. I've been doing a lot of Valentine's candy sourcing because that's what's popping right now, and a lot of Amazon is staying in the know and knowing what's in demand. So we got some classic Valentine's Day candy here. If you don't remember eating these as a kid, I apologize. They were equally good and not good at the same time, but no Valentine's Day was complete without them. So um, let's see if we can find them right quick. We're looking for 2 packs of 10, I believe. And it looks like we might have, let's see, how many is that? Okay, so here's a 4-pack. That's not going to work. 8-pack, also not going to work. Let's see if we can find this 10-pack somewhere. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of digging on this stuff to really find what you're looking for here. Don't really see any 10-packs. Got to really look through some of this stuff sometimes, especially on this seasonal candy. A lot of times things will change between the last year and this year, so you got to be super paying attention here to make sure. But if there's people on this listing, that lets me know that it is out there somewhere. And a lot of times when I find stuff like this that's hard to find, that kind of piques my interest a little bit more, because obviously we've got almost 35, 40 some sellers on this product, so it's obviously available somewhere, and with it being this hard to find, it's probably going to end up being a really good flip. So I wonder, let's open one of these up and just see. I don't see any 10-packs right off the bat, but again, I know that these people are finding it somewhere, so that a lot of times that kind of keeps me going as far as looking here. Let's see CVS here. We got, this is, I guess, just a single. let's do, wonder if we can just copy paste this, because I do see that CVS is actually buy one get one 50% off here, which is really extra good sale. Let's see if we can find it. I got 10% at Rakuten, and wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Look at here. Might be on to something here. So here is our 10 pack. Two fives. Yep, 10 pack value. That is what we're looking for. And again, that's a really good example of why you got to really search through stuff to find that hard to find stuff. Like this didn't pop up anywhere on Google. I had to go dig for it. And a lot of times that's what's going to be a deal breaker in a good lead and a really good lead, because a lot of people aren't taking the extra time to do that little search right there and find this stuff. So let's just double check, make sure it's profitable here. $5.99. We're getting a buy one get one 50% off. So that's going to put us pretty close already. It's about a 25% discount. So $4.49 and one. We got to remember this is a 2-pack. So already we're at $8.98 and buy boxing at $21.95 here. Looking at a $3.60 profit. Excuse me. 40% ROI, already really good. We had a Rakuten at 10%. I do not recommend calculating that into your buy cost, just because cashback is usually a little bit spotty. But what we can do here, just to boost that profit a little bit, let's go to our favorite uh, gift card website, cardbear.com, and let's just see if we can get a CVS gift card here. I'm sure we can. Yeah, it looks like we're getting an extra 8% off here. So we can definitely calculate that into our buy cost. Gift cards, 100%. Calculate that in, boost that margin. So we're gonna multiply this by 0.92, got extra 8%. We're at 826. Buy boxing 21.90, over a $4 profit, over 50% ROI. 7K rank, seller amp saying 600 a month. This is flying off the shelf. This is stuff you can go buy today and sell today. Let's just double check at we're flipped to merchant fulfilled here. $6 buy cost for our shipping label. That sounds about right. Seller amp saying a pound and a half. I don't remember these being that heavy. I could be wrong. But even if we had to bump that up to $7 for our shipping label, still making over $3.40 on a super easy product. So I mean, there's tons of this stuff out there. You just got to know how to find it, and you got to do that extra step that 99% of people aren't doing. So really good find right here. We've got some competition, and typically that would be more of an issue, but we can see the demand is here to match this supply. So that price is probably going to stay fairly stable. We can even back out here in Keepa to last year and see if anything crazy happened. But we can see last year, and you'll see this a lot with seasonal products like this, they're always going to start out super high. So you got to expect for that price to kind of balance out and levelize. But you'll notice it gets to a point, and it looks like last year it was right around the $21 mark, 21.99. It bounced around, but you can see throughout the entire season, which this is Valentine's Day, so I'm going to call it the 14th, maybe the 15th for some people that weren't paying attention to the date and probably have an upset lady. Um, that price stayed stable even through this really high spike in offer count, up to almost 60 at one point. But the price stayed stable, and the reason for that is because the demand was there to match it. You can see this rank line here come down really low. It got down below 3K last year. So really good product. I would not be afraid to go buy a handful of these today and list them merchant fulfilled. Probably can already sell a few before you even pick them up, really. And we can come into our offer count here and look at some of these stocks and probably just prove that. So you can see this guy had looks like 250 yesterday, and he is down to 20. So I don't know how accurate that is, but either way, he's selling a bunch. So $3 a pop. If you can sell 50 today, you just made 150 bucks, and multiple sellers here making that kind of sales. I mean, this is a really good good opportunity product that you can go pick up. I think unfortunately for me it was out of stock for pickup, but you can check a bunch of different stores. It looks like it is available for shipping, which doesn't help us today, but what that lets me know is if it's available for shipping, then there's some stores somewhere that still have it. So go that extra mile, use your coupons, boost that profit with a gift card, and use SmartScout to find these things, because these keyword trackers are really a game changer. It's just something that I do at least once a week, whether it's a season or not, because you can still find products that are trending, and that's a real key to uh, keeping those prices up on Amazon. When you can find those products that are in high demand, they're going to be a lot more stable price wise, just because they are in high demand, which typically means they're a little bit harder to find. Just like we saw in that last one, when we Googled it, it doesn't show up anywhere on Google. There's an 8-pack, but that's not what we're looking for. Obviously, you can't send your customers an 8-pack when they're expecting a 10-pack. So you got to really dig and go that extra mile to find those super good leads like that. So that's a definite win right there. And we're only a couple into this list. I know it wasn't a big list, but we got 46 products to go through, and we're on number 3 here, and we've already found 2 winners. So you can see how effective this really is. I'm going to poke through just a couple more here, and I kind of want to stop and go through the rest of the list myself instead of here on YouTube, to be honest, because that last one was a dinger. Really good stuff. Probably going to skip this one, a little bit of a low price here, $9, and we can come in and put a buy box filter and probably weed out some of that stuff like that. But again, you don't want to get too specific with your filters, because I want to leave a little bit up to me. So let's check out this Sour Patch Hearts here. Feel like we could probably, Seller Amp's giving me a $6 buy cost maximum, but I think if we flip this to merchant fulfilled, that's probably going to go up a hair. We'll just put in that $6 or $7. Okay, so it's about the same, $7. I don't think we can get these for 7 in a 2-pack, but you never know. And I actually might be wrong. So I've got a couple options here. Let's take a look at this. Walmart pickups available today. Sour Patch Hearts in a 10 ounce, 328 here. So going to be super close right there. 328 in a 2-pack. We're at 656. Buy box in 19.99. This is a 2-pack of 10 ounce, correct? Yeah, so right product. Buy box in FBA right this second. And it looks like it's been kind of FBA dominated here in the last couple weeks. This is actually a really new ASIN, so maybe one to just keep an eye on and see if that changes. We do have multiple merchant fulfilled offers here, so let's check our buy box statistics, and looks like mostly FBA getting the buy box here. So that's another one, even though it's profitable, probably want to just keep an eye on it, see if something changes as we get closer to the Valentine's Day. That FBA buy box domination is probably going to change a lot with seasonal stuff. Typically, the closer you get, the more merchant fulfilled buy box opportunities you're going to have. So another really good one to stick on a list. Check it back in a couple days, 3-4 days. This may be profitable still, and it may be more of a merchant fulfilled friendly listing. So again, we are what, four into this list. We've already found 3 profitable products, 2 of which are definitely buyable today and sellable today. One we got a maybe. It's not that hard, guys. I mean, you've got to do the research, and you've got to stay up to date with what's happening. And the best way to do that is with these search trends on SmartScout, because they're tracking the keywords. They're going to show you what's happening. So I am going to, let's pop back into our regular search trends here. And another cool thing to talk about with SmartScout is I don't have to lose track of what I was doing here. I can leave this tab open, and let's say I want to go down a different rabbit hole. All I have to do is click back over here, and it saves my progress here, and I can continue doing something else. So let's say we wanted to go to a different category right quick. Let's see, let's pick something something that maybe toys and games. I could see maybe some Valentine's Day products in there, you know, some plushes or something like that. So same thing on the 1 month. And we still got our other tab open, and you can have a ton of these. Sometimes I've got 6 or 7 open, and you don't have to lose your progress. I really, really love that about SmartScout. And if you don't have SmartScout yet, or you're interested in signing up, they have actually been nice enough to give us a discount code for 25% off your first 3 months. I will stick the link to that in the description of this video. Really cool of them to do that for us. And yeah, so we got some Valentine's Day for gifts. These are kind of generic Valentine's cards. I didn't even think about that. See, that's another one that I could definitely see copy and paste that over into Keepa and probably find some arbitrage friendly listings. So tons of Valentine's Day stuff. Again, take these keywords, copy and paste them over here into Keepa, slap a few filters on it, and you will find products. I promise. So going to keep this one short today. I know it's say short, but this is short for me. 21 minutes is good. Appreciate everybody watching. Again, if you are interested in signing up for SmartScout, so you can do this exact method, click the link in the bio. You will get 25% off your first 3 months. I appreciate everybody's time, and if you made it this far, really appreciate you. I have noticed a lot of my viewers are not subscribed, so if you're out there and you're watching this and you got some value from it, hit the little subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get notified when I come out with videos like this. You can stay ahead of your competition with these sourcing methods. SmartScout is a tool that has traditionally been more wholesale slash private label, mostly. It's got a ton of opportunities for online arbitrage. I use it every single day, and a lot of other people aren't. So that's your little bit of an edge sometimes when you're finding products like this. So appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe. If you're not already in the Flip Finder Network Discord channel, you are 100% missing out on some really good stuff. Putting a lot of information over there that doesn't make it to YouTube. So you want to get even more granular with these videos. I was showing you some really cool stuff that nobody else is seeing except the people in the Discord channel. I will stick the link in the description, totally free, and we'll see you on the next one.